Ladies and gentlemen, the expression "Thank God it's Friday" has a different resonance to different people. Some people see it's a start of the weekend, the common expression. Some see it as that disco movie that gave Donna Summer more influence. But for us hockey fans, "Thank God it's Friday" meant something totally different. Thank God this guy was refereeing the game because you had nothing but respect for him. A very interesting cat, and he broke the mold when it came to referees because he jumped from the NHL to the WHA and legitimized the league by him just deciding to become part of it. Bill Friday, who refereed 1,425 Major League Hockey games, has passed away. His death was announced recently, but he passed away at the age of 91 in his native Hamilton on May 13th. He's the only referee to work both the Avco Cup Finals in the World Hockey Association and the Stanley Cup Finals in the National Hockey League. When he started his officiating career in the NHL at the Major League level, he moved to the WHA in 1972 and refereed the association's first contests. In 1976, he was named the WHA's referee in chief. He also served as the first president of the NHL Officials Association. Unfortunately, he passed away from cancer May 13th at the age of 91. Now, the inaugural inductee in the Hamilton Sports Hall of Fame in 2010, it's kind of a weird that Hamilton only had a Hall of Fame for sports in 2010, but there you are. He was also inducted to the WHA Hall of Fame in 2012. Now, a bio is not going to cover everything he did, but like I said, I do remember him in the WHA, and a lot of players that jumped to the WHA from the NHL were glad that Friday was there because he trained a lot of the young kids coming up. Now, the Hamilton native is well known for his flamboyant style and blew the whistle again in those 1,425 contests. A former Junior B and minor hockey league player for the Hamilton Aerovox, he worked again as an ice official in the OHA from 55 to 59. He joined the NHL staff the following year and worked games there until 1972. That's when the WHA lured him to the Upstart League. Now, the very last game playing in the association, he also refereed, and again, the referee in chief in 76. Now, his move is credited by many of raising referees and linesmen salaries. Now, you got to understand at the time, ladies and gentlemen, I know this is kind of bizarre, every fan of the NHL knew the names of the key good and bad referee and linesmen like Bruce Hood and D'Amico and Koharski, Gregson, Frazier, everybody else. But the idea about a good referee, like in the playoffs right now, you got to let the players play, so like Howie Meeker. But what Friday did is a very interesting situation. He didn't really take sides because everybody said, oh, when Montreal was at home, was benefiting from good calls, and when Toronto was on the road, was they were getting bad calls. That's not how it worked. Friday was a really respectable guy, and it's kind of weird now that we have helmets on the referees and no more names on the referee and linesmen's backs. I think that's a cop out. I think we should know when it's a good referee, know when it's a good player and a bad player, and the names on the back will tell you. Whether you don't like, let's say, some of the pests of the league, Marchand and some of the other players, like Remke and the Rangers is growing into kind of an enforcer. But like I said, it's good that you draw respect because they're officiating games that are going so fast with literally 40 players combined in either side. There's only 3 people working. Now, I don't know if he's a proponent of the double referee system, and I remember doesn't serve if you ever did. He must have did some international games between the Russian, Czechs, and some of the European squads with the WH sides. I'm sure of it, but it was kind of weird, ladies and gentlemen, where everybody said the WHA is starting. Oh, do you have NHL players, but what do you have for referees and linesmen? And when Friday showed up, they literally said, "Thank God it's Friday." So, ladies and gentlemen, he will be mourned by his family, friends, colleagues, and fans. He had a lot of fans, including me. We're going to miss you, brother. And the idea about this, he basically, from 1960 to 1979, was in the golden era of both the NHL and the WHA. What an amazing thing to see, as he was a big fan of hockey as well. And he would always say, "I enjoy the game." And that's what a young referee or linesman has to remember. You need to protect people like Bill Friday and different people that want to take that on, because you need good referees and linesmen. This is the Angel Hernandez Major League Baseball. That's just crap. But a good referee and linesman can make a difference in the NHL, not to give a team a game, but to protect the players, and that's what we're here for. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what we're doing here with our NHL and WHA tributes, let us know with a like, comment, subscribe, or share.